Building wealth while homeless. Retire early. Are you possibly thinking about early retirement? Better yet, how about early retirement and traveling the world? And then shit, you wake up. You'd love to do this, but you think it's just a dream. But it's not. You can give up your job for a life of globetrotting. And you don't even have to just survive. You can thrive while doing so.
And we are going to show you exactly how you can accomplish that.
But first, don't forget to please subscribe, like, and share.
And a little emphasis on share. It really helps the channel. So, as Jill had alluded to, it's a really, really scary thing to do. Even though we had prepared ourselves, it's still a really, really big step.
Yeah. And another aspect of it is giving up your identity of who you've been all these years working.
Oh, for sure. And aside from the fact you're giving up a salary that you've had all those years, but folks, prepare yourself and then just take that leap of faith. Trust us, it'll work out.
Our first step was to go to Mexico to find a new home. During the 6 months of living this total freedom while shopping around for our new home, we started thinking differently. We decided we were going homeless. So now we live nowhere, but actually we live everywhere. The world is our new home.
Becoming non-homeowners was an extremely difficult decision for us. After all, we have been programmed our entire lives that if you don't own your home, you haven't really achieved true success. Because Jill and I have never been the types to follow the herd, we made the big move. And in February 2022, our home was gone, and we have never looked back. We know being a non-homeowner is not an option for some people, but for all the others, in our opinion, this is your first crucial step to success. We went from sitting at home twiddling our thumbs watching the rain coming down to a new, exciting, adventurous life traveling the world. And we were being paid over $10,000 a month to do so. So, please check out our video. You can see our exact detailed numbers on the cost of our home ownership. And now that we're homeless, it's created a bit of a snowball effect in savings. One really big area is it allowed us to give up our Canadian tax residency. We now control where we pay taxes and how much we pay.
And boy, are we ever saving a lot of money.
Yeah? What are you going to do with it all?
Don't worry, Randy, I'll find a way.
She will. And as everyone knows, we've got a real affordability crisis going on in North America. We get to control our cost of living.
Yeah, and some of the countries we have visited, they are so affordable in comparison.
Oh, yeah, unbelievable. We should have a video out shortly, and we're going to detail some of the countries where you get your biggest bang for your buck.
Okay, let's sum it up a bit. You are now saving huge home ownership costs, and you also have substantial tax savings. And don't forget, you're controlling your cost of living as well. Only one problem though, you have nowhere to sleep, which gets us into accommodation.
Tea time at Waddy Rum.
You now have a choice here as well. We stay in everything from Bedouin tents in the Jordanian desert to luxury 5-star hotels. A new style of accommodation we've recently been using is pet sitting. Oh my God, you would not believe some of the homes we have stayed in. There was a gorgeous 12th century castle in Italy, and just recently a multi-million-dollar home here in New Zealand with the most spectacular views that just seem to go on and on forever.
We absolutely love our stay here in Queenstown. You never get tired of this view. It's really something special.
And we are just getting started. But the best part is we get to hang out with some of the coolest dogs.
Big jump. You see the big jump?
Yeah.
Good girl, Nyla.
And sometimes there's cats, chickens, and just about any other type of animal you could imagine. We use trusted house sitters, and there's literally thousands upon thousands of pet sits that are available worldwide. We have attached a promo code link in the description below. If you're interested, use it, and you will save 25% off on your membership. So you can move your accommodation costs to zero. That's a huge saving, but please be aware you are taking on a huge responsibility. You are not only taking care of their home, but more importantly, their beloved fur babies.
So as I mentioned before, instead of pulling out of our retirement savings, we're increasing them. Our portfolio has increased more over the last few years than ever. It's just wonderful.
And gosh, I love it. The way we travel is constantly improving. And for example, we now fly business class for all long-haul flights.
But even more importantly, aside from all the positive financial benefits, we are, for the first time in our lives, totally free. We go where we want, when we want. If we don't like the weather, we go somewhere else, more to our suiting. If we get bored of an area, we leave. If we find it fun and stimulating, we stay longer. It's totally up to us. And most importantly for us, we have no ties anywhere. With all the political and environmental instability in the world, we can leave any country at the drop of a hat.
Some of our viewers ask, what are you going to do when the party ends? You're getting older and you can't do this forever.
Yeah, and they're right, but we'll decide when that time comes, and we'll also make an educated decision on where we settle down. We're going to have seen a big chunk of the world by that time, and who knows, maybe we'll come back to beautiful British Columbia. And if that's the case, we'll just buy another house there, or a condo, whatever. Who knows? Maybe we'll go right into the old folks' home. Time will tell, and we'll worry about that when it comes. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. Queenstown in the winter, but it's getting cold. Vest, sweater, time to leave.
So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and X. So we're heading for the heat. We're out of here.